everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, for those of you who are new here. And since I'm pretty new to the whole world of YouTube, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel. It's the little red button right below this video. That way you'll be notified whenever I make a new post. I'm going to try and upload a new video every Tuesday, maybe Thursday too, if I feel like it, but no promises. But I will promise Tuesday. In today's video, I want to talk about something that is so important and something that I've been really focused on lately: staying fit while traveling. If you follow my blog or my Instagram, you saw that I just got back from Colorado a few weeks ago, and I went to California a couple months ago. I'm getting ready to go to Georgia in a few weeks, so I've been traveling a little bit more than usual lately, so staying fit while I'm on the go has been something that has been really on my mind. So over the past few months while I've traveled, I've kind of compiled a list of fitness hacks that have helped me stay on track while I travel. And I actually did write a full blog post about this, so I will link that in the description box below. And I'm actually doing a series right now where I share a travel tip every Tuesday on my Instagram, so I will link that in the description box below as well. If one of these tips helps you, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below and let me know how you like to stay fit while traveling. I would love to hear your feedback. So I want to just dive right in with my very first tip, and that is to plan an active vacation from the get-go. When I found out we were going to Colorado, I was so excited because I knew there would be so many opportunities to get out and be outside, go on a hike, go on a bike ride, anything like that. So when you get out and you're being active, your exercise becomes part of your trip. Tip number 2, this one might be the most important tip to me, and that's because I get really hangry really easily, and that is always pack a snack bag. Because let me tell you, there is nothing worse than getting out and not being able to get a hold of a healthy snack and then getting hangry. I get hangry so easily. Whenever I do get hangry, once I do get food, I'm more likely to overeat. I don't know if you guys have read my snack bag essentials blog post, but I will link that in the description box. I go through all the snacks that I take with me while I'm traveling, but a couple of my go-tos are Quest bars. I'm obsessed. I have an addiction. Sometimes I eat 2 a day, which I don't know if that's healthy, but I do it anyways. So Quest bars, Health Warrior bars. I pack a lot of protein powder, and I pack it in Ziploc bags. So my go-to is UNICO Nutrition. They just came out with a birthday cake flavor, and oh my gosh, I love birthday cake flavored things. So like ice cream or just like straight up birthday cake, I'm a fan. So when UNICO came out with the protein powder that was flavored birthday cake, I died a little bit on the inside. It's so good. And I will link it in the description box below too, and I'll give you a discount code. So I pack protein powder in my carry-on, and I got stopped by security one time, and they patted me down because I had this white powder in Ziploc bags and they didn't know what it was. So warning, if you take protein powder in your carry-on, you might be patted down. But other times I've taken it and I've been completely fine. So it was just that one time. I don't know what the deal was, but my third tip is to carry a reusable water bottle. A lot of times when you're traveling and you're on the go, you don't realize how dehydrated you're getting. And whenever I carry a reusable water bottle with me, I'm more likely to just sip on that throughout the day. If you have trouble drinking normal water, try putting some frozen fruit in it in the morning, like raspberries or strawberries or blueberries, and then it will melt throughout the day. Not only will it keep your water extra cold, but it'll give it a nice fruity infused flavor. Tip number 4 is to do your research when you go out to eat or to a new restaurant. A lot of times when you're out traveling, you're going to want to try all the local cuisines and restaurants that are kind of the it place to go whenever you're at a new location. So I always like to quickly Google what's on the menu and kind of check out the healthier options, look closely at the nutrition facts because I'm not familiar with the area, I'm not familiar with the food they offer there. And so I just like to be aware of what I'm putting in my body. And even if the menu isn't online or you can't find it for some reason, don't feel weird asking your waiter for the nutrition facts. I do it all the time. I'm always that girl that's like, can I get the dressing on the side, or can I hold the sauce? There's no big deal about it. I mean, people do it all the time. So if you want to know what's in a certain dish or the nutrition information for a certain plate, just ask and don't think twice about it. My next tip is to walk everywhere when you have the chance. And this kind of goes even outside of travel, just in life. Just walk everywhere and you will sneak extra exercise into your day without even realizing it. The next time you go to the store, park a little bit further, or the next time you go to class, park a little bit further away and get those extra steps in. You really don't realize how much extra movement you get into your day when you just take the initiative to walk a little further or to walk instead of ride the bus. It's those little things that add up throughout the day. Tip number 6 is to eat breakfast. And again, this goes beyond traveling, but really especially when you're traveling, because a lot of times when you get up, your schedule starts right at the beginning of the day, and then who knows when you're going to have a healthy option. Go to a grocery store and stock up on some fresh fruit and some oatmeal or some nuts, and just have those in your room for a breakfast right when you wake up. Tip number 7 is to pack activewear and running shoes. Nothing is more motivating than a cute set of activewear, am I right? So I like to travel in activewear just because it's so comfortable, and I feel like it's really in right now, like the cute athleisure look. So if I'm traveling and I'm sitting on a plane or I'm sitting in a car for a long period of time, I get restless, and when I get out, I just want to run like a marathon or something. So if I'm in activewear, I'm more likely to just hit the ground running and to be active right when I get to my location. My running shoes are my number one thing that I like to pack, because not only are they great workout shoes, but they're also great for hiking and just walking around a city. I like to be comfortable. I think my running shoes are cute. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I like them, so they're my go-to. I wear them like every day, honestly. Number 8 is to eat frequently, and this kind of goes along with packing a snack bag, but this means throughout the whole day. So when you get up and you get ready to go to take on your activities for the day you have planned, make sure you pack enough snacks to eat about every 3 to 4 hours is how much I like to eat, just because that's what holds me over until my next meal. So that way when I get to my meal, I'm not super like starving and I won't overeat. Tip number 9 is use your body weight or resistance bands to get a good workout in. I know a lot of hotels have a gym, but if they for some reason don't have a treadmill or weights or anything like that, I actually filmed a resistance band workout and a core crunch body weight workout not too long ago, so I'll link both of those in this description box. But you really don't need a full gym to get in a good sweat. So especially when you're traveling, I like to take resistance bands instead of dumbbells, because I could pack dumbbells in my suitcase, but that would just be super extra and super unnecessary. So resistance bands are super easy to just pack in your bag, fold up, carry. They're lightweight, and honestly, you don't even need resistance bands. You can use your own body weight. It's all about finding the time and the motivation to just get yourself moving. Tip number 10 is to get out and see the city. Don't sit cooped up in your hotel room or at your resort. I know it may be tempting, the spa is calling your name, but get outside and see what the city has to offer. You're only there once by chance, or maybe you go frequently, I don't really know, but in my case, I don't really go to Colorado that often, so when we went, I really wanted to make sure that I got all the outdoor activities in that I possibly could, and that I was out hiking, and that I was out seeing the mountains, because we don't have mountains in Missouri, so it was a sight and it was something that I wanted to be around. So just making sure that you make the most of your trip and get out and be active. Tip number 11 is to sleep, sleep, sleep. And this kind of goes for one of those travel and life tips. Sleep is just important in general, but a lot of times when you're traveling, you're running around like crazy and sleep may be the last thing on your mind. But it's so important to make sure you get enough sleep, preferably around 8 hours, so that you're ready to take on your day the next morning. Tip number 12 is use fitness apps. There are so many out there in the App Store. My personal favorite is Lose It because it allows me to track breakfast, lunch, and dinner, calories and macros and everything like that. And you can look up certain restaurant meals and see the nutrition facts. So it's really helpful whenever I'm going somewhere where I don't usually go, or if I'm ordering a new menu item, and it keeps track of my whole day. So it's easy to plan and make sure that I'm staying on count with my macros. Tip number 13 is to take it outside. A lot of times you will end up doing a lot more movement if you're out and about walking throughout a city, like New York City, for example, or LA. You're going to do so much walking out on the streets, but on the flip side, if you go to somewhere like Colorado or somewhere that's more countryside type, you're gonna do a lot more walking as far as hiking and outdoor activities. So just getting outside, making a conscious effort to get that breath of fresh air every day. Not only will it be good for your exercise, but it'll also just be good for you mentally to get out and breathe that fresh air. Tip number 14 is to never go more than a few days without exercising. So my personal rule is about 2 days. So for example, if I were to lay at the spa all day one day, which sounds so relaxing, the next day I would go do an intense hike. I just feel so much better when I'm out and moving, When I'm traveling, if I'm busy and if I'm out moving around, I'm not going to cut out of that time in that new city to go to the gym or to lift weights. I'm going to build the activity into my day. Tip number 15 is to try a new workout class unique to your location. A lot of cities will have like the workout class you absolutely have to try while you're in town. So make an effort to go try it. You might as well while you're there. A lot of places will have unique yoga places or bar or Pilates, something that's new and something that'll get you out of your comfort zone that you'll try while you're on vacation. You may even be surprised at how many other travelers that you'll meet while you're in that class. Tip number 16 is to rent a bike and tour the city. I went to Mackinac Island when I was younger, and it was a great bike riding city. They had all kinds of cute little shops that you could stop at, and so by riding a bike we were able to get around the island faster than if we were walking, but we were getting that activity and that exercise as opposed to driving and missing all the scenery and the fresh air. I mean, come on, what sounds better than a bike ride? Tip number 17 is go into your vacation with an adventure mindset. And this is just actually like how you should live life, with an adventure mindset. When you are searching for an adventure and you're actively looking for an activity, you're going to find one. So when you're going to a new place, make it a goal to try something new, or whether it's a food or a workout class or an exercise, just make intentions to get out of your comfort zone and go on an adventure. And my 18th and final tip is don't be too hard on yourself. If you miss a workout because you have vacation activities planned, don't beat yourself up. Just get in the gym the next day. Or if you indulge a little bit and try a dessert, try an authentic crepe from Paris, don't pass that up. I can tell you, if I were in Paris and they had fresh crepes, I would definitely order one, and I probably wouldn't think twice about it. You're on vacation, you're traveling, go for it. Just make sure that you get right back on track towards your fitness goals as soon as your vacation is over. And this kind of goes back into the balance thing. It's all about just listening to your body and eating intuitively, exercising intuitively, and balancing your fitness regimen and your healthy eating while you're on vacation. So these are my 18 tips to stay fit while traveling. If you have any tips that I didn't mention in my video, please leave them in the comment box below. I would love to hear your feedback. I am also still continuing to do my Travel Tip Tuesday on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there to get those exclusive tips. I also like to do fun little short recipe demos on my Instagram story, so I'll link that in the description box below as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope these 18 tips have helped you in some way, shape, or form. I know that they've been little fitness hacks that I've been implementing into my travel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I hope that they might be able to get something out of it too. I want you all to comment below one fitness hack that has helped you as you've been on the go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.